Huh. Hello everyone, myself Sandeep Kumar, physics faculty for NEET and JEE preparation. I am now senior physics faculty in a SBN group of education seeker. I have experience approx 17 years in various institute, renewable institute like the Akash Institute. Today's topic is second law of motion. Second law of motion. It is also known as second law of Newton's second law of motion. Second laws of motion. According to this law, the rate change of linear momentum is directly proportional to force act on the object or body or system of the object. It is defined as the rate change of linear momentum, the pure definition of quantitative definition of the force. It is describe the amount and direction of the force, quantity and values of the force. It is defined by the or calculated by the second law of the motion. It is use rate change of linear momentum. Okay, this is written as force vector directly proportional to rate change of linear momentum, where F is force vector, dp is change in momentum, and dt is change in time, the rate change of. F vector equals to k constant dt upon dt. Okay, where k is equals to 1. This constant value is 1. Okay, so then F vector equals to, then force vector equals to dp vector upon dt. Okay, we can so write this is in very easy format, like the vector F vector equals to delta p vector upon delta t. The meaning of the delta p is change in linear momentum. Delta p represent equals to change in linear momentum. Linear momentum also known as the momentum. We say sometimes about the linear momentum as the momentum. We can write delta p vector equals to p final vector minus p initial vector. Final vector and initial vector, the difference of final vector and initial vector known as the change in linear momentum. Okay, and also we can write delta t equals to such as time, final time minus initial time. This is also difference between two times, final and initial. It is defined as the time interval. Okay, so we then p final and this is, and also we why the this is p dp vector is it is now dp upon dt. We know that p vector equals to linear momentum defined as the multiplication of mass of object and velocity vector. This is given as a mathematical formula, but it is defined as the amount of the motion. The linear momentum defined as the amount of the motion, and it is calculated by the mathematical formula p vector equals to mv vector. This is always vector quantity. We use in calculation or formulas or solve the question, it is in a vector format. Now then dp upon dt equals to it is linear momentum depend on two quantities, mass and velocity. When mass constant, velocity change, then we can find it is derivatives, and velocity constant, mass change, then we can find the derivation of the derivative of the जो है derivative of mass. Both can be changed. Now we written as this is dp vector upon dt equals to, when mass is constant m, and dv vector upon dt. Now velocity is constant and dm upon dt. This is differentiation of the linear momentum with respect to the time. If m is constant, if m is constant, then dm upon dt equals to 0, and we write dv vector, differentiation of the velocity vector with respect to time, equals to acceleration vector, equals to acceleration vector. Now we can write this as such as, now if velocity vector equals to constant, then dv vector upon dt equals to 0, and so we can write the formula f vector equals to dp vector upon dt equals to f vector equals to m dv vector upon dt plus v vector dm upon dt. According to condition, this is we can write as m f vector equals to m dv vector upon dt plus 0 when m is a constant. M is a constant, and we can write this is m a vector. A is a acceleration vector. A is a acceleration. This is given as a vector equals to dv vector upon dt. F vector equals to v vector dm upon dt when velocity vector equals to constant. If mass is constant, then we use this formula. If velocity is constant and mass is changed, we use this formula. Both change, then we use this formula. Always we use f vector equals to m dv vector upon dt plus m plus v vector dm upon dt. The f vector equals to ma. Some student known as about the force, f vector equals to ma. This is conditional based. Mass constant and velocity change. Velocity change and provide the acceleration. Rate change of velocity provide the acceleration. This formula used when mass of the block, object or system of particle is constant. This is used when velocity constant, mass change. It may be increase, it may be decrease, dm upon dt. Generally we use formula f vector equals to m dv vector upon dt plus v vector dm upon dt. This is used for at the condition, and most important formula, this is f vector equals to dp vector upon dt. All questions solved by this formula. We know defined m is constant, we cannot define velocity constant, but we find change in momentum, then we can calculate the force. Force always act due to rate change of the momentum. Velocity and mass used in momentum, hence we use this formula for the force according to the situation. For numerical example, such as how we can solve any numerical example for given this question. For example, there is the p vector, p vector given as p vector equals to 8t I cap plus 3t square j cap. P vector given as in the function of the time, given as 8t I cap plus 3t square j cap, where t is the time, 8 and 3 constant, I cap j cap unit vector in x-axis and a y-axis. Find out magnitude of force. Find out magnitude of force at time t equals to 1 second. At time t equals to 1 second. Find out the force on the object at t equals to 1 second. How we can solve this is solution. We not use formula F equals to ma. We not use formula v vector dv upon dt, where we use a formula F vector equals to, first according to only statement, F vector equals to dp vector upon dt. Now there is given as p vector equals to 8t I cap plus 3t square j cap. Now the differentiate of linear momentum with respect to time. This is dp vector upon dt equals to 8t, 8t का differentiation of t is 1, 8 I cap plus 6t j cap. Now put t equals to 1 second. T equals to 1 second. Then dp vector upon dt equals to 8 I cap plus 6 j cap. We can write as F vector equals to 8 I cap plus 6 j cap. Hence magnitude of this vector given as under root square of 8 plus square of 6 equals to under root 100 equals to 10 Newton. The unit of force is 10 Newton. The answer is given as F magnitude of vector equals to 10 Newton. Okay, this is example based on the dp upon dt, or on only simple statement.